suggested by Kaylee R. This first video features Tracy Lenehan, a woman from Liverpool. While relaxing all alone at home, Tracy caught the following footage after noticing something odd from the corner of her eye. A silhouette of a figure can be seen at the window, but when Tracy checks behind the blinds, there's no one there. However, when she moves back, it appears again. Apparently, prior to this recording, Tracy was sharing happy memories of her late father with her elder daughter when whoever this is appeared at the window. But what genuinely creeped out Tracy and her family was that when they were analysing the footage, they noticed that in the reflection it looks like another hand is holding on to Tracy's. So, what do you think this is? Is this the spirit of Tracy's late father, or something more sinister? Let me know down below. If you're a fan of scary videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. Turkish paranormal investigation channel Berdesen Gore venture out deep into a forest which, apparently, according to locals, is haunted by a malevolent dark entity known as a jinn. The ghost hunters attempt to make contact with the jinn, and after a while of searching the dark woods, this happens.
Abi şöyle gel. Davet açık. Hikmet abi. Gel abi gel. Bak. Bak abi. Ekran var ekran. Aha. Görüyor musun abi? Boynuzlu değil bu. La ilahe illallah. Abi cihaz açık şu an.
Görevlisi. Arkada bir tane daha mı var? Bir tane daha var. Bir tane daha var.
Arkada bir tane daha var, evet. Abi baksana şunu. Gözlere bak abi.
Lan.
Tipe bak abi.
Öteki ne?
Allahu Ekber.
Arkadaki
Yüzün.
kayboldu. Arkadaki kayboldu.
Kayboldu. Abi yüzüne bak, yüzüne. Yüz yanık. Bu ne? Bu farklı bir şey o zaman.
Bu aynen görevlisi.
Onun görevlisi.
Görevlisi. Kitapta okursun bak bunu. O boynuzu dedin ya.
Aha.
Onun görevlileri.
Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber.
Gitti.
Kayboldu abi. Abi lambayı yakalım.
Something which the ghost hunters call a jinn stares right at them before vanishing into thin air. All the while, something with even brighter glowing eyes can be seen behind it. But what is it? Creeped out, the ghost hunters decide to head back. However, it doesn't take long for the quote, jinn, to show itself again.
Bak.
Oy
Abi.
bismillah lan bu ayağımın dibindeymiş ya.
Dibinde çıkmış abi. Sen vefkin üstünde mi abi vefkin?
Yo.
Ne yaptın abi vefkini?
Unuttum.
Evde mi?
He.
Allahu Ekber.
Sen bunu al demedin ki.
Abi vefki hiç üzerinde çıkarmayacaksın abi.
Ya biz takmazdık ki biz.
Allah Allah.
Karşı hocamız var biz, ne bileyim ben.
Abi vefki çok önemli. Bassana abi, Allah korudu seni.
Aynısı.
Abi
Ulan bu ne kadar iğrenç bir şey.
bu ne gelmiş böyle abi, bak. Şuna bak. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
The dark figure lunges at the team of ghost hunters and almost knocks them over. And then when they look around, the quote, "Jinn has disappeared." Now, I am always skeptical of these type of clips, but many of my Turkish viewers suggested this clip to me, and after reading the comments under the video, it seems people believe this is a real jinn caught on camera. But what do you think? Did Turkish ghost hunters Ferdinand Gore capture a real jinn on camera like their viewers believe? Use the comments to share your thoughts. This next clip, suggested by subscriber Robert S, was captured on video by a man who was renovating his home with the help of his friends. However, his friends never felt comfortable inside his house. Apparently, his friends would hear the sounds of children whispering, but no children were ever on the property. As it happened so often, they decided to tell the man about it, and of course, he didn't believe it. However, one night while home alone, the man hears what sounds like a child's voice. Startled, he hits record on his phone to capture the evidence. Although the man missed capturing the voices, he managed to catch the loud noise of something falling. At first, he thought it was just a rat, but it was actually a plate falling onto the floor. Now, this may not seem important at all, but just watch this next clip captured a few nights later to see how it ties in.
I'm here doing construction work at my house by myself, and my phone starts going off. I start getting these notifications that a person's been detected in my house. 6 minutes ago, it says someone was here. Look. There's nobody here. Yeah, there's no one here. I don't understand. I noticed yesterday there was people detected too, and so I checked the cameras on yesterday's video. Okay, hold on. Okay, alright. Here, check this out. Look, no one. And then watch this. Look. And then it just disappears. And then I check the second camera in the room and check this out. Look. There's a shadow right there. But there's no person. I don't know what to say.
Several notifications notify the man that movement had been detected in his house, and after reviewing the camera footage, the silhouette of a figure can be seen, but it disappears, never to be seen again. And what makes this even more creepy is that footage taken from a second camera in the same room shows the silhouette on the floor, but nothing's in front of the light. The man and many viewers who have seen this video believe that this is something paranormal. But what's your verdict on this video? Share your thoughts below. This next clip was suggested by Tom Bradley, but sadly, the original source of the clip itself is unknown. From what I've managed to gather, a person was out for dinner with some friends when they received a notification on their phone from their home security camera that movement had been detected. Joking with their friends that their cat probably knocked the camera off or something, they pulled out their phone, still chuckling. However, when they pressed play, they were shocked by what they saw. The person's cat rises in the air as if some invisible force is lifting it. But how? After seeing this footage, the owner's jaw dropped, and yet, to this day, they still have no idea just how this happened. But what do you make of this? Did a ghost lift this poor kitty in the air? Or was it a well-orchestrated prank or illusion? Comment below with your thoughts. This next video was sent in by Carrie Wilkes, and it's got a pretty creepy backstory. A man named James McLean uploaded this video to YouTube 9 years ago, entitled it Ghosts in the Hall. James says that he was, quote, at my mom's house with my son and kept hearing the guitar strumming in the back of the trailer, wanting to catch it on video as he thought nobody would take him seriously if he reported it. James hits the record button.
Okay, I've been hearing all night. See?
Hello? Jesus Christ! Whoa! Oh.
As items suddenly fall over and off the wall, James retreats in panic. Now, this is where this video becomes even more disturbing. A user named Logical Velocity commented saying the following: just to let you guys know the backstory, James was a good friend of mine. His friend passed away in that room quite a few years ago. He was young, in his 20s. James and his mom, who lived in this trailer, regularly had happenings going on. James used to tell me that he'd have dreams where his friend was sitting on his bed. He told me it was like they were just hanging out like the old days and could recall conversations they had. James also had videos of a peaker, which I have a copy of that he sent me, but it's on a dead iPhone. I will get a newer battery and see if I can get the video off the phone. It's pretty creepy. The peaker would keep peeking around corners and downstairs. Plus, it used to bang on the washer dryer so loud, James would call me to come over just so I could witness it. In 2019, James was found in the room that you hear the guitar behind it. He had just turned 40 years old. His mom found him. R.I.P. buddy, hope you and your friend can find some peace now. As we learn about James's tragic end, the eerie narrative deepens. The mysterious peaker adds a chilling layer to the story. Perhaps one day, if Logical Velocity manages to upload the footage, we'll catch a glimpse of it. But what's your verdict on this? Do you think these events are linked to the paranormal? Could James have been more sensitive to these phenomena, or was it all just a series of coincidences? Share your thoughts below. This next video was suggested to me by many of my Indian viewers. The video comes from the Indian paranormal investigation channel Grey Wolf and has racked up over 3.4 million views since it was uploaded last year. The team, consisting of Vasu Adventures, Shark Swami and Alameen Kalara, visit an old abandoned school located somewhere in southern India. The school is said to be haunted by several ghosts, with rumours saying that the ghosts are of both the pupils and the teachers. The group split up, with 3 of them waiting at the car while Vasu explores alone. After some time, the group become concerned about Vasu, so Alameen makes the brave decision to go and find him, and what he ends up capturing terrified his viewers.
எங்க இருக்கீங்க போறீங்க?
Guys, ரொம்ப நேரமாவே வாசப்போக கூப்பிட்டு இருக்கோம். பட் யாருமே பதில் எல்லாம் காணோம்.
Now, usually I wouldn't feature this type of clip due to, well, how obvious the acting is throughout the video, but because it's been requested by so many of you, I thought, why the heck not? It is creepy after all, but real? I don't know. What do you think? I've saved a special feature for the end of today's episode, one that many of you have repeatedly requested. Although this video has made the rounds on several channels over the years and gained over 13 million views on its original upload alone, it was recently brought to my attention again by subscriber Christina S. Given that this week we're focusing entirely on your suggestions, it felt like the right moment to finally bring this popular clip into our discussion. The video you're about to see was originally submitted to the channel Jimmy Nut 22 by the security manager of a Wingate hotel in Illinois. The event took place on the night of September the 14th, 2003, and the security manager's voice is notably present in the background of the recording. The story begins with guests at the hotel reporting disturbing noises to the front desk. They described hearing loud, unexplained screams originating from the second floor, specifically room 209. Our investigation into the hotel's records revealed no unusual history associated with this room, yet a deeper dive into past records showed a pattern of similar complaints spanning several years. Guests frequently mentioned strange noises emanating from room 209. Despite numerous reports, this video remains the only documented evidence capturing the eerie disturbances reported in that room. Did you see it? As John is inside room 209, something white can be seen exiting and quickly moves down the hallway. But what is it? Even more terrifying is that although John cannot see anyone in the room has been destroyed with the carpet ripped up, furniture overturned, and the shower turned on. Viewers have been left spooked for years by this footage. Many believe that this is genuine evidence of the paranormal. Some have also commented about the terrifying screams that could be heard echoing out of room 209. User Craig Dennington 9099 says, the sound of that scream still gives me chills. Even though I've watched this a million times over the last 10 years, it never gets old. But what do you make of this? Did the cameras at the Wingate Hotel in Illinois capture paranormal activity? You tell me. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're a fan of scary content, make sure you check out either of these two videos here. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you'll never miss any of our weekly uploads. See you next time.